Hey guys, want to show your support to the channel and get some awesome rewards at the same time? Then go check out my Patreon page where at whatever tier you choose that fits your budget, you'll get plenty of rewards such as updates and announcements on the regular, exclusive sneak peeks of my videos before they go up online, get yourself credited, and receive a special shout out at the end of my videos and more. Go to patreon.com/AckleyAttack44227 to start pledging today. And don't forget to also check out and consider gifting me any items I have listed on my Amazon wishlist and even supporting me on my Streamlabs tipping page that'll also help support the channel directly. Links are in the description box below as well as on my link tree for you to check out. Thank you and enjoy today's video. Take care. Hey guys, like what we do on our channel and want to see more videos from us? Then not to worry about a thing. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as turning on the notification bell so that way you can see more of our videos coming up very soon. Thank you and enjoy today's video. Hello, I'm Ackley Attack4427, and aside from me being a well-known content creator on YouTube, I'm also known for putting together some pretty awesome cosplays. And a lot of that may be is because I actually do own a really good number of them. Now I'm not just talking about the normal varieties such as sci-fi and comic books, I also mean the incredible kind from stuff like movies, TV shows, video games, and anime. And I love the hell out of them. I enjoy looking like the characters I dress up as, and whenever I wear one for either a convention, a photo shoot, or anything else in particular, the experience was well worth it. So I'm doing a series talking about, well, everything revolving around cosplay. We're gonna go over everything ranging from some of the new ones that I've put together, what you can do to actually be a really great cosplayer, and to see if the experience will be well worth it. So sit back, relax, and get your sewing needles ready because this is CGS, aka a Cosplayer's Guide to Success. Yeah, still gonna take me some time to pretty much get used to those, but yeah, I guess these will still do just fine, and don't worry, I'll still get a new pair later on. Oh, hi! Sorry about that, I didn't see you there. I was just pretty much looking over and admiring, of course, my first pair of point shoes that I actually got. Pretty much that was given to me by my friend and Patreon supporter VD as of pretty much a couple months ago for sure, to which, yeah, I guess given to the condition of them right now, I guess I'm in need of a new pair later on down the road, so, I mean, hey, if I'm gonna be working well with one of my ballet cosplays, I need to get in the mindset of course, the ballerina, so yeah, but you kind of get what I mean, so yeah, and of course, since we're on the topic of ballet-themed cosplays, I guess pretty much as usual, pretty much much like what we normally do, welcome back to another episode of CGS, aka a Cosplayer's Guide to Success, and yeah, looks like we're in for another episode right now as we speak, and well, I guess pretty much as established from, of course, pretty much earlier this month, looks like we're doing it with my brand new camera that I'm currently using right now, to which I may have already ironed out the kinks as we speak, but at least we're getting somewhere for sure, so So yeah, but anyways, looks like we're back again with, of course, another episode this time around, and, well, I guess, pretty much, given for the fact that it is Tuesday right now, I guess, pretty much, since we're on the topic of ballet-themed cosplays for sure, and I'm getting this up on a Tuesday as we speak, it also means that it's also Tuesday as we speak, so yeah, kind of ironic for me to actually, do this for sure, but hey, I need to get out something for sure, so yeah, anyways, for today's episode of course, this show, I guess pretty much if you, I think I might as well recap you guys on, of course, pretty much on what I've already established some time ago for sure. Now, if you may recall, earlier this year, I actually did pretty much talk about, or at least showcase pretty much one of my recent cosplays for sure, which is actually my very first OC cosplay that I did, that being on the cross-dressing ballerina boy himself, Elliot Fujiaino, aka Melody, and yeah, it was actually a really fun cosplay to do for sure, since after I've came a long way from working on other ballet-themed cosplays that I did beforehand for sure, so I think it makes sense for me to do my own, pretty much not only do another ballet cosplay for sure, but also do my first attempt at an OC cosplay for sure, so yeah, well, ever since I actually did that for sure, I've been meaning to explore other different variations of course, Elliot for sure, especially with not only on how well I did pretty much creating that cosplay and showcasing it in several of my short form videos that I've actually posted, to also becoming a big hit at Geek Art Confluence a few months ago for sure. I think it makes sense for me to explore other versions of course, my OC cosplay for sure, with, of course, some new outfits that I really do think would fit the bill, of course, this one for sure, so yeah. And of course, we're actually going to do exactly that, which means, yes, folks, for today's episode, as you can see here, we're diving into Elliot Fujiaino once again for sure, so yeah, and of course, it is actually for a good reason that I've actually mentioned that for sure, because yeah, I've been meaning to do other versions of course, my OC, as you can see here, for sure, just to really help expand on, of course, all that for sure, and luckily enough, we managed to do exactly that for sure, because given to the title as we speak, we're diving into, of course, pretty much a little something for sure, and if I can pull this out for sure, so yeah. Looks like I got myself a brand new ballet leotard as we speak, which means, yes, it looks like pretty much we've actually got a new version of course, Elliot Fujiaino that we actually recently did not too long ago, and of course, an outfit of his that I like to call his ballet studio outfit, so yeah, this is something that I've been wanting to put together for quite some time now for sure, because I really do think he is very well deserving of one of many ballet practice outfits to actually work with, and given for the fact that I established him to be a cross-dressing ballerina boy, I think it would fit the bill of course that front, so I guess with, of course, this, as well as, of course, several others that I actually got for, of course, this cosplay, I think it makes sense to really actually get ourselves in for, of course, exactly that for sure, so yeah, so that's exactly what we're going to be diving into for today's episode. We're going to go over everything that I actually got for, of course, this cosplay, including this leotard that we actually got right here for sure, and see how pretty much it actually turned out in such a way, and well, I guess can't forget to mention, well, you see this headband that I've actually showcased the last time I did this OC for sure? Well, it's finally gonna come into play for sure, so you'll see exactly what I mean, so So yeah, I guess with that being said, now that I got everything in my hands, let's go ahead and go over everything revolving around my newest cosplay. Alrighty then, well, now that we actually got the introduction out of the way, we can now go over everything that I actually got for, of course, this cosplay. And, of course, as we showcased earlier, we're going to start with this leotard right here. So yeah, what I got right here is, of course, this really nice ballet leotard that I actually got right here for sure, to which, yeah, I think... pretty much, I think from what I can gather, I don't remember the brand for sure, but I do know this, pretty much this leotard that I got right here really is actually quite amazing for sure, because yeah, I guess seeing how my OC is, of course, pretty much wearing everything revolving around his favorite color, pink, because, well, pink is the perfect color for ballet for sure. Yeah, I think, I do recall when I actually, saw this on Amazon, for sure, I knew this would actually, fit the bill, of course, what we're, pretty much, talking about, for sure, and I'm really liking on the way it actually, turned out, for sure. It is actually, built out quite well, for, of course, for this, being a, leotard, for sure, to which, by the way, this did come in the, right size, so, no need to worry, about that, So yeah, and of course, another thing that I really do like about this one is that it actually does come with some really awesome sleeves. Pretty much that is, of course, sewed on to, of course, all of it to really make it one full piece. So yeah, this is actually really quite amazing for sure, and I really do dig how it actually turned out. In case a lot of you guys are wondering, for a while I kind of forgot the brand of course, pretty much, yeah, the dance-wear brand that this leotard is made. I can say, without a shadow of a doubt, that this was actually gifted to me by someone who was kind enough to give this to me through my Amazon wish list, to which with that, and another one that I actually got for sure that I will showcase right now is, of course, this wonderful, nice ballet wrap skirt as we speak. So yeah, literally got these two after someone actually was kind enough to gift them to me through my Amazon wish list for sure. To which, by the way, to the person who actually gifted both the leotard and, of course, this wrap skirt to me, thank you so much. It really does mean a whole lot for sure. So yeah, I guess pretty much of anything, this ballet leotard that I got right here really is actually quite amazing, and I really do dig how it turned out. And plus, this wrap skirt that I got in addition to that is also very nicely done for sure, not only with, of course, the way it's actually shaped out, and of course, the nice fabric, yeah, the silk tulle fabric to really make this, and even the ribbons as well is really also quite nice for me to tie on for sure. And I did get in, yeah, I did get in the right size for sure, so there's no need to worry about that, So yeah, I guess pretty much of anything, I knew these are the clear basis to, of course, make this cosplay a reality for sure, and I really do dig how well these two actually turned out for sure, and yeah, once again, thank you so much to the person who gifted these two to me through my Amazon wishlist. It really does mean a whole lot for sure, so yeah. And there is a good reason why I have my Amazon wish list for sure, not only to showcase on what items I would actually get for sure, including some for future cosplays for sure, but to also help support the channel in addition to that. So there's that for sure. So yeah, I guess with these two that I got right here, I really do dig on how well they turned out for sure, and yeah, I guess seeing how I am diving into ballet-themed cosplays for sure for quite some time now, I think it is actually appropriate to get some nice ballet attire for, of course, exactly that. Alrighty then, well, now that we got the first two out of the way for sure, speaking of course, the wrap skirt that I actually mentioned, it's not the only one that I actually got for sure, because seeing how I did get one that is, of course, that can be tied on perfectly, I think it makes sense for me to get another one, but of course, as a pull-on for sure, So yeah, what I got right here is, of course, another wrap skirt that I actually got for sure, but this one being a pull-on as we speak, pretty much, that I think, pretty much, if you were to ask me, as much as I do love the ones that tie on quite well for sure, I will admit the pull-on ones are actually much easier for sure, just so that I can get pretty much a full-on skirt on, pretty much to make it look like I want to practice for sure, and of course, in addition to that, I really do love on how well these actually flow whenever I do my spins and pirouettes for sure, So yeah, I think it's what I could say on that front. So I really do dig on how well this wrap skirt actually turned out for sure. Not only as a regular pull-on for sure, and of course, pretty much, I did also get in the right size because, yeah, I think this could be the, yeah, this is definitely the right size to me. But I guess I'd give it to the one that I showed off earlier that's much shorter. I did get this one that is a little bit longer for sure. So yeah. But I still say it actually works quite well, and I'm impressed with how it actually turned out for sure. So yeah, nothing much else I could say about it. I think this wrap skirt actually turned out quite nice for sure. So yeah. Alrighty then, well, I guess pretty much now that we got the wrap skirts done for sure, I guess a lot of you guys may be wondering, what about some shorts and pants? Are you ever gonna wear those? Well, surprisingly enough, I have, yes, and luckily enough, these two right here are, of course, pretty much what I got. So yeah, what I got right here is, of course, pretty much, a couple of course, some nice ballet shorts and trousers that I actually got right here for sure, to which I should mention that if you have seen the episode that I did last year when I covered ballet, pretty much Barbara's ballet practice outfit, you know I actually did get the exact same ones that I did previously for sure, but unlike the last ones that I did, where of course I got them in pink, I decided to go for pretty much black for, of course, this one, to which, honestly, I really do think it really does help fit the bill, of course, this one for sure, because not only would I think it would be perfect for, of course, Elliot to wear, pretty much to cover part of the pretty much pinkness, and of course, that's an outfit. But I've also decided to go for these two, as of course it's part of his way of course, pretty much serving as a reminder of course, what it was like before he became a cross-dressing ballerina boy for sure. So yeah, that's a little something that I would actually throw in for sure. Sometimes I think outfits where different characters can tell a different story, hands down. So yeah, I guess for this case alone, I really do admire, of course, what they did with the shorts for sure, as of course is exactly on how I want them to be, and even the trousers, I'm not gonna lie, really are actually quite impressive for sure. Yeah, especially if, of course, I wear them and I want to pull each leg up for sure, just to reveal pretty much the ballet legs in my OC within those tights for sure. So yeah, but that's at least what I could say, of course, that front for sure. So yeah, I guess pretty much of anything, these pretty much the ballet shorts and trousers that I actually got right here really are actually quite impressive, and I really do dig on how well these actually turned out for sure. So yeah, nothing really much else I could say on that. I just really think they both turned out really quite nice for sure. So yeah. And speaking of course, what I've actually showed off earlier, the next one I actually got is pretty much similar to what I did last year for sure, but a little different hands down. So yeah, and of course what I got right here is, of course, pretty much this really nice pretty much a short ballet wrap sweater, as you can see here for sure, to which, whatever it's called, I still know it is a ballet wrap sweater for sure, but this time I got it all in white for sure, to which, honestly, to me, I really do dig on how it turned out for sure, because yeah, I guess pretty much of anything, it is pretty much, I do know it is the similar brand to, of course, the ballet wrap sweater that I got, again, for pretty much Barbara's ballet practice outfit that I did pretty much over a year ago for sure. But this one, I decided to pretty much take a different approach and actually go for this one, and yeah, I really do think it actually turned out quite well. Not only will he actually serve as a part of a really good top layer for, of course, pretty much this cosplay, so that way Elliot would have something nice and warm to cover all of his, pretty much his sleeves and his leotard. But I say also, pretty much, if I actually, pretty much showcasing around for sure, it's also a great way to actually cover up part of the leotard for sure, mainly the back area for sure, to which I really do think is actually quite nicely done for sure. So yeah, I guess pretty much for what it is, I think this wrap sweater that I actually got right here really is actually quite nicely done for sure, and I really do think they really did a bang up job with, of course, this one from what I've actually seen. So yeah. Alrighty then, and yeah, I guess pretty much the wrap swagger that I actually got, it's not fully enough to pretty much help out with Elliot and, of course, his practice outfit for sure, with, of course, keeping himself warm in the cold winter for sure, or, of course, to help out with warm-ups during his practice and classes for sure. I guess it seems like I guess these leg warmers will also do the job just fine. So yeah, I guess pretty much what I got right here is, of course, a pair of really long leg warmers that I actually got for sure. Yeah, I really do think it's actually quite nice, and I don't know if you can tell from, of course, from what you're seeing, I did get this in a really nice pink color for sure yeah, to really help correspond with, of course, part of the outfit for sure, and yeah, honestly, I really do think these leg warmers actually turned out quite nice for sure. It really is actually quite amazing to actually see it not only fit me quite well, but also almost the exact same length as, of course, on my own legs for sure. So yeah, I see these actually turn out quite nice from what I've actually seen, and yeah, I really do think these leg warmers really do serve a purpose for, of course, this cosplay for sure, and yeah, I really do dig on how well they actually did from what I've actually seen for sure. They really did a bang up job with, of course, this one, and I really do dig on everything that goes on with, of course, these ones right here. Alrighty then, well, now that we actually got those I have the way for sure, I guess pretty much for the next thing that I should mention for sure is that, well, I guess much like any other ballet dancer for sure, I guess pretty much on top of what I've actually mentioned, gotta have a lovely pair of tights for sure. So yeah, what I got right here is, of course, pretty much another pair of course, some really nice ballet dance tights that I actually got right here, to which I guess, unlike the previous ones I got for Elliot, where, of course, I got it all in ballet pink for sure, I decided to go back to the traditional route for sure, and go for pretty much a pair of white tights for sure, and yeah, I guess pretty much I do recall, I think these are actually done by the same brand that actually did the ballet pink ones that I actually showed off earlier, and I have to say, they really did a bang up job with, of course, these ones for sure. Yeah, I did get, of course, the right size that I actually wanted for sure, and really got me pretty much hooked on right on the spot for sure to really get where I need to be. So yeah. So I guess that's what I could say, of course, that front, to which I should actually mention right now, I guess the pair of white tights that I actually got, these are actually the footing pair that I actually got for sure, because I did say that because it's not just this, I do have another pair as we speak. Yeah, I've actually got 2 pairs of white dance tights that I got right here, so the footing ones are actually one of them. While the other ones that I actually got right here, these are, of course, a pair of course, convertible dance tights for sure. And I did say convertible for sure because, yeah, if you can tell from, of course, the bottom where the foot goes, you can actually see that there's actually a little hole in, of course, the bottom for sure. And it is actually for a good reason for sure, because yeah, I guess pretty much of anything, these convertible dance tights really do come in handy for, of course, pretty much if you actually want to go for pretty much having your tights be footless or not for sure. And I say these actually really are quite nice, and I'm impressed with how they actually turned out for sure. And good thing too, because of anything, these actually do help, of course, pretty much, yeah, the convertible dance tights actually do help for in case I actually do want to put some safety materials on my own feet for when I want to dancing point shoes for sure. You know exactly what I mean, like pretty much stuff like, of course, bandages, toe pads, all that sort of stuff from Viking Gatherer for sure, to which, yeah, all that sort of stuff, so that way ballet dancers can pretty much have the proper protection on their feet for when they're dancing in these pairs of shoes for sure. And I should also mention, hands down, to which I guess if you have seen pretty much my Elliot Fujiaino short form videos for the past couple of months, I've actually been pretty much working with these pairs of point shoes that were given to me by my friend and Patreon supporter VD for sure, to which, yeah, I guess pretty much of anything, these pair that I actually got are pretty much in the right shoe size for me for sure. And I'm really impressed on how they turned out for sure, especially with me trying to break into them just so that I can work around them for sure. And I'll admit it was actually painful to actually be in those for sure. But thankfully, I am starting to get used to them for sure, so maybe, I guess, later on down the road, I might shoot to get myself fitted for a different pair for sure, so yeah, and don't worry about a thing, I am gonna be fine for sure, because these pairs of point shoes that I actually got for sure actually do come with these toe pads, as you can see here, so I'm doing all right as we speak, so don't worry about me for sure. And of course, give it to the convertible dance tights that I actually got. I guess pretty much seeing how I did pretty much get the pair for, of course, this cosplay for sure. For those who are wondering, yes, I did get pretty much a set of convertible dance tights for sure, for, of course, Elliot's main ballerina outfit for sure, to which, yeah, these ones, as you can see here, they are indeed ballet pink for sure, so yeah, and of course, if I can, yeah, there we go. So yeah, you can definitely see that small little hole right there, pretty much where part of my feet goes for sure. So yeah, no need to worry about me. I actually do have these convertible dance tights for Elliot's main outfit for sure, and those are actually working quite well for sure. And I do hope to. Yeah, and I guess pretty much the current pair is, of course, alongside the other supplies for his main outfit for sure. So I do hope to make good use of course, the other pair, as you can see here, possibly for another outfit of his that I will work on later on for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. And speaking of course, my point shoes that I actually showed off earlier for sure, I think, yeah, I guess seeing how we're on that topic alone, I think we might as well transition back to, of course, pretty much some regular ballet slippers as we speak. And that's exactly what we got right here, so yeah, what I got right here is, of course, pretty much a nice pair of canvas ballet slippers that I got for sure. That are, of course, done by TXJ Sports, to which you can definitely see from, of course, the bottom of the shoes as we speak. So yeah, I see these actually turned out quite well for sure, with not only the way they're shaped out to correspond with pretty much my shoe size as we speak, to which yeah, I actually did get those, and of course the right shoe size for sure. But I also do love for the fact that the pretty much the elastic bands, as you can see here, they're actually much more of a crisscross shape as we speak, to which honestly I really do think it is actually really quite nicely done for sure. I really do think plenty of ballet dancers normally gag pretty much these kinds of shoes for sure. To which I think is actually understandable, hands down, and I really do like how well these actually turned out for sure. So yeah, I guess that's what I could say, of course, that front. So yeah, given to all that, I really do love how well these ballet slippers actually turned out for sure, and these actually would come in handy, of course, on my part for sure. So yeah. Alrighty then, well, now that we got all those done for sure, I think we might as well wrap it up with, of course, a few other things that had to help correspond quite well with, of course, this cosplay for sure, and well, I guess we can't forget about his wig for sure. So yeah, I guess pretty much for what it is, as a showcase from, of course, pretty much my previous episode, of course, my Elliot cosplay, I actually wanted to make good use of course, this wig that I actually currently got for sure, to really actually correspond quite well with, of course, the outfit, and I still got it all stylized to pretty much make it a little bit more boyish for sure, and still have plenty of glitter all over his hair to make it a little bit more pretty to actually look at, to which yeah, I guess by the way, I actually did added a little bit more glitter and really stylizing more with more pretty much hair gel and pretty much hairspray to really keep it in place for sure. So yeah. But I guess needless to say, regardless of course that front, I still think this wig actually turned out quite well in my opinion, and really is actually quite nice. And of course, pretty much given to all that, I've also decided to go for pretty much one of my wig caps that I actually have stored for sure. That I really do think is actually working out quite well for, of course, the wig for, of course, this one. So that way I won't have to reuse the same wig cap for, of course, the first Elliot cosplay that I actually did for sure. So yeah, that's actually the key important to, the most important key tool for, of course, this one for sure. And, of course, to top it all off, can't forget about this headband for sure. So yeah, if you may recall, I think pretty much back when I did the first Elliot cosplay that I actually did, I actually did pretty much took this headband that I actually got on Amazon and super glued this pink ribbon bow right onto it for sure to really actually making it fit well for, of course, my OC cosplay for sure, just to basically show his feminine side for sure. And I say this is actually working out quite well for sure. I really am proud on how well this headband actually turned out for sure. And of course, pretty much, it also works out quite well for, of course, this outfit for sure, as well as, of course, another outfit for Elliot that I will get to later on for sure. So yeah, I guess that's what I could say, of course, that front for sure. So yeah, I think pretty much for what it is, I really do think it really turned out quite nice, hands down, and it really does show that pretty much I really want to showcase, of course, what makes Elliot Fujiaino such a great cross-dressing ballerina boy in a nutshell, no matter what outfit he actually wears. So yeah. And so, yeah, I think with all that said and done, those are pretty much everything that I actually showcase for, of course, pretty much Elliot's ballet practice. Yeah, I nearly said ballet practice outfit, but either way, I think it's pretty much everything that I can showcase for Elliot's, for Elliot Fujiaino's ballet studio outfit for sure. So yeah, I guess looking over everything that I actually got for sure, I am actually quite impressed with, of course, the stuff I actually got to really make this cosplay a really great one for sure, and it really does show, of course, what I've actually got for sure. So yeah, I really wanted to go for that amount of commitment for, of course, this outfit to really bring it to the next level. So that way, my OC will have more than one outfit to actually wear for anything revolving around ballet for sure, whether it be for practice or for a performance, hands down. So yeah, I think it's what I could say, of course, that front for sure. So yeah, that actually would showcase on how well I actually did pretty much putting this cosplay together for sure. But we can't end it right here for sure. Oh, no, we gotta try this whole thing on so that way you guys can see the whole thing in its entirety for sure. And that's exactly what we're gonna do, starting at about now. All right. Well, yeah, I guess as you can see here, it looks like I'm finally in Elliot Fujiaino's ballet studio outfit for sure. And yeah, I gotta say, I think with what I've actually put together for sure, I say this actually turned out really quite great. I'm not gonna lie for sure. I guess pretty much for what it is, I really do think this actually really does serve pretty much the purpose of a really good ballet practice outfit for, of course, my OC for sure. And yeah, I guess you can see the hag pretty much on top of the wig. I do have pretty much his headband on, which yeah, I guess given to what I actually put together earlier this year, I say this headband turned out really quite great and really does work quite well for, of course, the wig. And yeah. I guess I will admit this leotard actually is the right size for me, and yeah, it not only fits me perfectly, but it's also pretty much very comfortable as well. Particularly with, of course, pretty much the sleeves that came around for sure, and yeah, I guess pretty much all the way from, of course, the front. And even the back for sure really is actually quite amazing for sure, and of course, pretty much to include all that, pretty much as you can pretty much see, pretty much my white tights that I actually have on really actually are quite nice for sure. And if you look down at the bottom, you can definitely see my pair of ballet slippers that I actually have on for sure. And I will admit, they actually did turn out quite nicely done for sure. And I really do dig on how well the ballet slippers turned out in such a way that I really do think actually works quite well from what I can gather. So yeah, far different from, of course, any other dance shoe that I actually did get previously, hands down. But I say these actually do work quite well, and of course, really blended well with, of course, the cosplay's advantage for sure. So I guess given to all those I actually mentioned, pretty much with everything on its own, I say this actually turned out quite well for sure. Yeah, I say this is actually the perfect outfit for my OC to actually wear for sure for any sort of ballet practice from what I can gather for sure. So yeah, so I guess give it to all the hag. I guess with everything that I've actually showcased from the headband to, of course, the leotard, the fucking tights, and of course the ballet slippers for sure. What about some of the rest of the items that I actually got that do blend in for, of course, this cosplay? Well, that's exactly what we're gonna go over for sure, because I know we're not done with, of course, everything revolving around this cosplay for sure, because it's not just pretty much these ones that I actually have on for sure. That pretty much would speak for itself, hands down. I think we gotta rely on, of course, the other ones that I actually got to really help seal the deal for, of course, this cosplay for sure. So yeah. So I guess I give it to all that. Let's go over each and every single one of the pretty much the ones I actually got. Pretty much that are really good additions to, of course, this cosplay for sure. So yeah. Okay, I guess it has been some time for sure. So I think it makes sense to go over all the rest of the stuff for, of course, this cosplay for sure, based on the footage I actually got back. For starters, I guess, pretty much for the fucking tights for sure, as much as I really had a ball on, of course, these ones for sure, I knew that I wanted to go for something a little interesting for them. So after my time with the fucking tights for sure, I then transitioned over to, of course, the convertible tights for sure, and I gotta say, with what I've actually seen by far, they actually do fit in well as much as the fucking tights that I actually did for sure. And it not only actually works out quite well with, of course, my regular ballet slippers that I showcased earlier, but I've also tried them out with, of course, my pair of point shoes that I did, and I gotta say, they really actually do work quite well for my point shoes as much as my regular ballet slippers. And yes, by the way, that is me going on point in them, so don't worry about a thing. I am completely fine with, of course, what I've actually got for sure. And next up is, of course, the pair of ballet trousers that I have on, and again, I guess with what I've actually seen by far, I really do dig on how all these actually turned out for sure, and I really do love on how the black color blends in well with, of course, part of the pinkness of the leotard and the whiteness in the dance tights. Same thing can be said for, of course, the pair of ballet shorts that I have on for sure. And even the leg warmers, I will have to say, really do work out quite well from what I've actually seen. And I really do love on how well they fit me quite well and are the correct length for, of course, my legs in its entirety for sure. And then on to the really long ballet wrap skirt that I actually have on, and I really am impressed with, of course, how it turned out for sure. Not only on how pretty and elegant it actually is, but it also flows out quite well whenever I do my pirouettes, hands down. And of course, for the regular ballet wrap skirt that I did right around afterwards, that too alone is also really quite nicely done from what I've actually seen. It is, of course, what I had in my mind for a regular old ballet wrap skirt, and I say this actually worked out quite well. And finally, for the ballet wrap sweater that I actually tried on for sure, I am impressed with, of course, how it actually turned out from what I've actually seen, and really does wrap around, of course, the top of my leotard quite well, almost like it's covering up the whole thing for sure, adding an extra layer of sleeves that I really do think actually work quite well. So yeah. And so yeah, I think with everything that I've actually mentioned for sure, I guess that's pretty much everything that I can showcase for, of course, Elliot Fujiaino's ballet studio outfit for sure. So yeah, I guess with, of course, everything that I've actually shown off for sure, I am really impressed with, of course, how well this cosplay actually turned out for sure. I say it is pretty much a long time coming to pretty much work on pretty much a different outfit for, of course, my OC for sure, and with, of course, what I actually got on for sure. I think it really does. I think it really does help out in the long run for sure. So yeah, I'm actually really impressed with how well this turned out all the way, and I gotta say this is actually a really great way to really pretty much give a little something for my OC to really give off something new and different for sure, rather than just being his ballerina outfit that he has regularly for sure. So yeah, I think it's what I could say, of course, that front. So given to all that, I am impressed with how well this cosplay actually turned out for sure. So yeah, and that's the one thing I really do love about pretty much doing ballet-themed cosplays for the past pretty much 4 to 5 years for sure, right? I think it's pretty much my way of course, wanting to still do something that still has pretty much the name cosplay in it. But I really want to show and love pretty much a lot of really strong love to, of course, the incredible art form that is ballet for sure. So yeah, and that's the one thing I really do love about it for sure, because it's not only a great way for me to work on another cosplay for another convention or event that I would go to later on, but to also showcase, of course, and prove to everyone that I can actually be good at ballet for sure. Just with, of course, me being comfortable in pretty much a set of ballet attire that is actually much more to my niche for sure. And not to mention, well, I guess pretty much for what it is, how else will, of course, I end up being in these point shoes for sure. So yeah, I knew I had to go for something one way or another for sure. So yeah, I'm actually impressed with, of course, how it turned out for sure. And you bet I'm actually gonna be featuring this later on for sure. Yeah, maybe I guess to bring it to a convention or event that'll be coming up for sure, or maybe for a photo shoot later on for sure. And not to mention, as of recently, I've actually been pretty much making Elliot Fujiaino pretty much his own character for sure. So maybe that will come into play as one of his other outfits that his girlfriend Ami Mizuhara actually got for him for sure. And that's just to name a few. So yeah, I guess whatever the case may be, I'm impressed with how it turned out for sure, and I can't wait to pretty much have my OC pretty much do more pretty much to still become a great cross-dressing ballerina boy for sure. So yeah, I guess it's what I could say, of course, that front for sure. And like I said, to the person who actually gifted me pretty much this leotard and this wrap skirt that I have on for, of course, this outfit through my Amazon wish list. Once again, I want to say thank you so much for gifting those two to me for sure. These really turned out quite well and really do work out quite well for, of course, this cosplay that I have on. So yeah, and I guess on that thought alone, I think I might as well end this episode here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and by all means, let me know down in the comments down below on what you guys thought of this one. I'm actually quite curious to see on what you guys think. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and well, I guess pretty much of anything, this is not the only outfit that I've actually put together for my OC. Oh, no. Because believe it or not, for the next episode, we've actually got another outfit for my OC that we're going to be showing off to all of you guys for sure. And Well, if you think pretty much if you think Elliot Fujiaino being, of course, not just a leotard rap skirt is enough for sure, bud. But given for the fact that his main outfit actually has a really nice pancake tutu, I think it's about time that we actually let Elliot Fujiaino try a little something that has a romantic tutu. Yeah, I think it will get you the idea on what we're going to show off in the next episode for sure. So definitely be on the lookout for that for sure. So yeah, but until then, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon for making today's video possible, including my top tier supporters for this month, VD and Sam Shepard. So if you want to be like these guys and show your support to us, then go to patreon.com/AckleyTackTV to pledge now, do so, and get some awesome rewards within your budget. Hey guys, this is AckleyTack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the Thomas Fan 1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, backley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and plenty more in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show your support to me on my wishlist on Amazon, and even supporting me at streamlabs.com/AckleyTackTV/tip that you can find in the description box below, as well as on my Twitch page. And in case you can't find any of the links that are provided, then not to worry about a thing. All the links and stuff are also provided on my link tree that you can also find in the description box below, as well as a few selected number of my social media pages. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.